car that I was meant to be driving for World Time Attack 2022 is my 2016 Subaru STI. With that, unfortunately, we had some last-minute engine issues, so I raced in Subinats just around 2 weeks ago. First session in that, we had it overboosting, and unfortunately, it looks like it lifted the head, so pulled that out of this, and last minute, we called Jez up and basically said to him, what can you do? So we organised the Prowraps Honda, currently racing that this year. It should be a bit of a different experience. Usually racing it all-wheel drive, but this year I'll be racing a front-wheel drive car, so something new, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. Did go-karting as a kid, sort of had a natural passion for motorsport through my mother's side of the family, all sort of grew up being at the Mount in Bathurst watching racing, and then from there sort of got into some tarmac rally stuff, so started racing in the White Line Tarmac series, and then eventually got into some circuit racing. So in the circuit stuff, I'm doing the New South Wales Super Sprint series, also doing obviously World Time Attack, Subinats, and some other Time Attack events as well. So from the sponsors' point of view, we've managed to carry across most of my own, which was good. So we've got Arcon Ceilings, Rondo, Amicus Construction. And then from Jeremy's point of view, we've got A2R batteries that have stepped up as a major sponsor, which is really good. And also got some of his own sponsors as well, like BYP. So we sort of put together our own two sponsors, come together with something, and I think we're quite happy with the end result. First drive happened on Saturday, so I called Jeremy up on Thursday last week, picked the car up Friday, and then we headed to Pheasantwood at Marulan there on Saturday for some testing. It is very different to what I'm used to, obviously being front-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive, but I have had some experience in a front-wheel drive prior, so I'm really looking forward. I think they are different, but I think if you learn how to drive them right, they can be a fast car. So from the modifications perspective, the car's, I guess, quite simple. It's got sort of stripped out full cage by AGI. We've got a K24 motor in it, short ratio steering rack, and also pretty much every suspension mod you can throw in at with sort of hard bushings and all the rest. I do miss having that kick from a turbo, but at the same time, it is my first experience with VTEC, and I enjoyed it when we did take it out on Saturday, so really looking forward to sort of seeing what we can get out of it naturally aspirated. We did have a chat about sort of what expected lap times would look like, so we do have a time in mind. Whether we can get to it's another question, but we'll see how we go. I guess the one bit of advice that he did give me is to drive it like you stole it, so I think that's what we'll be doing this weekend.